Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today, how children and work and hobbies and money, how chasing the rat race or being in a rat race, how houses and literally everything, politics, is just busy work for people. That's the subject today, because in all honesty, people like showing off for whatever reason. And when you meet them, you tell them, what have you been up to? And they say, well, I've been quite fucking busy, quite exploring the world, feeling better because I try new things. Having a busy life, meeting new people, being passionate about life and all of that crap. And I even had children, they say, and now I'm really occupied and busy and whatever. And on the one hand, they're proud, of course. They want to be busy, because if your mind's not busy, then it will dwell off into depression or whatever, and everyone seems to fear that. And on the other hand, they like to be lazy and not care at all or not care a lot. And they regret every hobby or exploration or children. Deep down they regret it, because now they're too busy to do something else. And they need to blow off steam at night with a Netflix show, turning off their mind again, because they find out that all the busy work in the world couldn't save them from depression. And now they're really stuck with all this fucking busy work, which is children, work, whatever. It stresses you the fuck out. But you make certain decisions to make sure you're busy and building on things, and before you know it, you have a great deal of fucking responsibilities which you have to comply to and can't get out of. I mean, you can't get out of children if you had them, if you have them, if you had them. You can't just leave them on the streets, or if you do, then you're quite a fucking terrible person. Of course, people do that all the time, but whatever. Do whatever you like anyway. But they trap themselves. People trap themselves. There are certain life decisions that trap you the hell out. I mean, you can get out of every job if you want to, at every time, out of every responsibility, except for children. So it's rather smart, I think, to, I don't know, think before you act and have children, because they're just busy work in the end, and that's all they are. I mean, you can quote unquote love them as an excuse or whatever, but I mean, for some, I don't know, they just have unprotected sex and accidentally have some children, and then they make up a story in their mind thereafter that it's the greatest thing ever, while they wouldn't even want them in the first place. It was just an accident, and a lot of kids are an accident. An accident you can't get out of sometimes. And yeah, you trap yourself, people trap themselves for whatever reason, and they lose their freedom, and they have to care for a child which never chose to be here, like me, a child that has a miserable life because the parents didn't want them, and now they're mad And there are so fucking much families. Sorry for my errors in my speech. There are a lot of fucking families that don't want to have their children. And that get mad at their children, beat their children, because they just don't love them. And even if they did love them, children can not love them back. Not that love is necessary, but in the end, children are just busy work, but this hobby is as well. This making videos, working out is as well. So, but at least you can quit working out or quit this fucking useless YouTube channel if you want to. Can't quit on children, but whatever.